Hey guys, morning level 2 here. Alright, we can do the trade plan for Wednesday the 5th of February 2020. It is now 7:47 on the East Coast, so let's get into this. Alright, we wouldn't be doing a review for yesterday. We had some short positions, non-major. On oil, we got in on three different positions, got out. Pretty nice trading yesterday. Held nothing overnight. We saw that we were getting a little bit long in the two to the short side. You can see where we were trading closed away from value, and we identified certain areas we were intending to look at today. So what we're looking at is on crude. We have two areas we very interested in, which is looking to get into a selling position here. So because we have news out, which I'll explain after. At 51.20 to 50 area, there was a point of control there and stops beyond 51.60. Yeah, so we want to get into one of those cells here, or structure cell right here. Our value high and the inflection point, which is at 51.80. So that is, we're looking for a couple sell points right there. We're looking at 70 to 80 area. We're going to look for that inflection point on the sell side. On the buy side, we are looking at this low node here. This low node is value low, more or less looking for value trade at 50 flat, which stops beyond the 49.70 area. Anything beyond that to the downside and at your own risk, you would be buying off anything there. So that's a 5-minute chart of oil. We use composite. This is what we call composite profiling the oil. So you can see, alright, let's get into this. We tried to sell 32.95 yesterday, which was structure and 1.5 deviation field. You can see where the market traded up and just keep going up and grind all the way up. Stopped us out, came back down a little bit overnight, didn't come down to value area low, which we were looking at for an entry to the long side. London open, pop to the upside. We have two contract positions sitting out there. We'll show you why we have that position at 33. So you can see here we have our closing, apply deviations of where we're looking at. So we have that, and on oil price, this is why we have a bearish view. Now remember, if you're in top step where you know what time you're trading, API showed a build, so we're expecting that build. Now it might be a counterintuitive move on oil today, knowing how short the market is on oil, so we might have some counterintuitive moves in the market. So that's why that 50 might look like a strong position, and maybe a strong logical position to get in at some point after the news, and chance it beyond that, yeah, and it runs out, would not be in that trade. So that will be done during live trading session today. So that is for oil. And on the ES, we have the one deviation sitting out there. The only thing we need to look for in the ES is where our volatility is with regards to this morning's open. We use day for that day session. See what this, we had 53.9, so that will still put us in the 33 or 34 range. That will still put us at 33 from the close. Go back here 5 minutes. So that's an easy way to get some information on what that's not implied volatility deviation, right? Standard deviation. So what I did is pull the logical last swing low to swing high, which is of the 15-minute. So using the last swing low, the high area here, to view which part we have major areas. You can see the major areas of inflection where the major is. Doesn't see, because this is overnight, you wouldn't see a lot of. Okay, so we have one consideration here. We may look to get in, may be in the operative word at that 15 if we see strength, a lot of strength in the market, or use it out as a breakout point. So we're using all-time highs, kissing against all-time highs as protection, and then at 33 in the area, look for the shorts, back to deviation, 0.5 deviation, we wouldn't be selling anything above that. May look to buy off of 53, 15 to 16 area based on what we have in the news, and definitely look for the 03 to 04, which you can see back here as being the value area high as another point of kickoff, and we have the 95 here as the main breaker, which so happens to be settlement. 95 to 97 is POC from yesterday. So trade small, guys, trade smart, don't overtrade. Overtrading leads to ruin of most guys. My Tesla, we had some sells, we're gonna clear off some of these overnights here. We sold some calls, we're gonna close off 3 or 4 of the calls from the calls that we sold at 950. You can see we're looking at closing off at 850 in the open based on what the volatility looks like. We would be closing off those. Most likely we might close off 4 of those calls. We think that we went through the statements and stuff yesterday. That's what we were going through yesterday most of the time, looking at what it is, what the price is, with the relative value of what we're looking at this point. We don't think the relative value is here. We have 35 shares remaining. We closed off 10 of 45 shares that we had. In total, I rebalanced and we sold some. So we want to close off at 850, which will give us at 5. That is more or less 5. We will keep 1 or just close off. We have a secondary entry price at 780. We're looking to buy 5 shares, pull out outright shares at 780. So we'll use the profit from those 5 contracts that we sold on the options market. So this is where one way you can get into the option chain. Looking at what option pricing look like. Now is about high risk, high reward when you're looking at, so you can see the price now. Cost of it is pretty high. So you can see exactly where it is. So option positions are something different from trading open market shares. We do balancing and stuff on it. You can see Nikkei had a pretty good night, oil had a pretty good night, and the S&P had a good night. So positive in the market. Most of it comes probably from the State of the Union. Might give back some today. Don't want to get too long into it. Want to make sure and have volume backing up all trades. So we have low volume overnight. So we may see the pullback and then continuation of the trade. Don't see any major pullback unless we have news. So monitor your news, your API and stuff, and get ready for AIA release today. What we do have on the calendar today will be EIA, yeah, overnight news, GBP final, doesn't really matter. ECB president talking this morning. We have non-farm change this morning early, and then ISM at 10. So our time would have to change to 5. So I change change my time to match the match where we coming from, so we have enough time to measure out everything that we have, so we know what news coming out today. Okay guys, that's about it for me for this morning trade plan. Probably might be streaming from 9:20, 9:25 here this morning. Okay guys, bye.